Across cricket, rugby, football and beyond, 2025 has showcased the scale, depth and ambition of UK sport. A year where established icons delivered again and rising stars pushed boundaries in ways impossible to ignore. Joe Root reaffirmed his status as England's most dependable modern batter, adding another heavy haul of international runs and underlying why his influence remains central to the team's evolution. Despite their poor performance at the away Ashes series, individually, Root has become the MVP for the nation.
That's lovely to hear. That is really nice to hear. I'm very grateful for that support. But you know, I've said a few times, this tour is not about me. It's not about me scoring 100 in Australia. It's about us trying to win the Ashes, and my job is to score as many runs as I can. And as a senior batter within that team, you know, I expect that of myself, and I'll go out there with the same attitude every single time. I felt like over the last couple of years, I've got a really good understanding of how I want to approach different conditions and an understanding of my own game and how I'm going to apply myself against different attacks.
In rugby, Rosie Gallagher's set-piece authority helped drive England women to another dominant year, capped by a landmark World Cup triumph in front of a record Twickenham crowd that underlined their global supremacy. It displayed a new level for the women's game, moving their win streak to a staggering 33 matches.
Yeah, the World Cup will be a day that I will never ever forget. It will definitely stay as part of history, but also fully ingrained in my brain. It was just surreal, and I think at the time lifting that trophy, didn't even really think of my journey in that moment. But being able to say that I have been in some of the darkest places, could have been amputated from the waist down if I'd come into hospital a day later with meningitis. Like, I really have just taken every opportunity that I've been able to over the last few years, and there has been many setbacks, but those have only made me stronger, both as a player and a person. And so it's a bit weird, but I would never change my journey for the world, even with those real big lows. I think that if you have those lows, it's about how you navigate them, how you use your people around you, and how you bring yourself back up. And I really feel like I did that, and now I can say that I'm a World Cup winner as well.
International football told its own story of renewal under Thomas Tuchel. England's men produced a string of controlled and confident performances, part of a larger run that saw them win 9 of their first 10 matches under the new boss, achieving a 90% win ratio for the calendar year, their best ever when playing 10 or more games.
It's good. I just told the guys, I think we constantly progressed throughout the 3 camps. This is what we wanted. Congratulations to them. It was a pleasure to fight with them and push them from the sideline. It's hard to imagine now to not be on Wednesday, Saturday with them. Very hard to imagine that I only see them back in March, but they did ever so well.
The Lionesses, still shaped by the standards under Sarina Weidman, continue to operate with a level of connection and attacking fluency that has redefined expectations for women's football in this country. The coach reached her 50th win in charge after an 8-0 thrashing of China.
To cope with these standards, so they have to step up and show the levels. But off the pitch and also on the pitch, I think we have a team that really welcome players and trying to make them feel comfortable. While on the pitch it's uncomfortable anyway because it's a big competition going on.
In darts, teenage sensation Luke Littler added another dimension to the sport landscape, collecting 6 major titles and becoming the youngest ever world #1 at a pace rarely seen in the sport. He's now drawing big comparisons to a certain someone called Phil Taylor.
You two are literally right now the best 2 players by far, better than anyone else on the planet.
Yeah, obviously, I think we are. The finals show it, the stats show it, and like Luke said there, if everyone's getting bored of me and him, then someone needs to stop us. Otherwise, we're going to keep winning 1 and 2. We're always going to meet in the final if we get past our opponents, and long may it continue.
Around them, British stars such as Lando Norris, Harry Kane and Rory McIlroy delivered their own flashes of elite-level excellence, reminders that the UK sporting influence stretches across almost every major global stage.